happy when she down. That is at the posse hello. The function like it's a moment, take a picture, acting cocky. About the music, little baby, love my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party, this is awesome. I said it 2 times, no, I did it since I started. Soul here's then the bangs, tell me who's your father. Go half on the kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the car, I'll let you name the verb. Second thought, slid through on my burn rubber. Real lover, other half is a it's dark season, only
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? 2 teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Worthy outside. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Miami grabs the miss. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Castle. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And finished off by Banchero.
And a terrific ball handler for his size. Banchero will put it on the floor and make a play. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Nifty move. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the shot is good. He's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Banchero. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero? Letting us know what he can do out there.
So it's Miami now after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Jordan. To the paint. It's stolen by Banchero. Now the 76ers on the break.
And that break starting with Banchero's steal.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Iverson left side. And Iverson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Miami making a change here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The 76ers trail. They now take the lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Jordan. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Now here is Davis. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Castle. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Hardaway with a wide open look. The putback. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There's Miller with the 3. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Camby.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
16.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Outside for Pippen. Lewis on the way. Three-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Outside Pippen. Outside Hardaway. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Miami leads by 3.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Miller inside. And Wagner has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
With the teardrop. Left side Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Miami making a change here. Now Wagner still without a basket. Nice D from Camby.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Lewis. 5 on the clock. Here's Iverson. And he banks in the layup. Iverson's got his second bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, Davis. Back to Wagner. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Down low. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Here's Davis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Iverson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Banchero outside. Trains the three-pointer. Banchero's got 9.
And he's one of those guys that just keeps coming at you. Paolo Banchero is special.
Iverson. Tries the spin move. Pass to Pippen. And here's Iverson outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Back to Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Worthy. Here's Davis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Worthy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
And Miami making a change here.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Davis. Back to Wagner. Iverson grabs the board.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Worthy. Can't get it to fall.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Out to Bird. 27 seconds left now here in the second. That one goes in. And now just a 3-point Miami lead. Here's Iverson. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Iverson. Jordan with it. And it's Bird picking him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Miller, right side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Miami leading by 5. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Davis.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Pass to Bowen. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
To the right side. Jordan with the ball. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Castle. Still scoreless. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
To the inside. Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Castle. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. It's Pippen on the way. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Banchero. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Banchero's got 13.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Wembanyama. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. On to Hardaway. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul. Coming out to the floor is Sixer. Number 33, Larry Bird.
4 on the shot clock. Good D by Miller. The 76ers trail by 4. Hardaway with the steal. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
Iverson with the ball. He has 6. Wembanyama outside. The three. And Allen Iverson good for the three. Iverson's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Deep two from Wagner. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Miami leading by 4. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Clock is at 3. Bird outside. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Camden. Miami with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Worthy. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
To the left side wing. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Camden. Worthy down low. Now Jordan. Back to Camby. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And Wagner's got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. And Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. .103 left here in the third quarter. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walton. Here's Castle for the lead. Shard Lewis pulls it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hardaway's got 8. The 76ers trail by 4. And Wagner. Look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo!
Got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is...
Nice finish.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Miami leads by 2.
The away team, 52.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's Philadelphia now. A 2-point game. Right side Davis. Pass to Wagner. To take the lead. From beyond the arc and then some. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
And here is Hardaway. And a missed layup. Miller surveying the floor. And Miller throws it down hard.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens. Now a timeout called by Miami. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Here's Wagner. To the left wing. Banchero looking around. Again, Philadelphia.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero, just a physical force.
Here's Jordan. Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Worthy.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Banchero outside. And the shot goes in. Banchero's got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jordan drives in. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, Banchero earns his points there. If he has to get them at the line, then that's what he is more than willing to do.
No free throws, good from Banchero. Miami trails by 7. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Miller up on top. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. And Worthy's got it here for Miami. And Wagner drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bruce Bowen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace. It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Davis. He gets that one. Davis has got the lead back up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Iverson outside. And Wembanyama outside. Off target from three-point range.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Tipped away. Pass to Miller. Banchero outside. From the wing. Right through the center that time. All net. Banchero's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. .129 left here in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Bird. And here's Bird putting it right back in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The 76ers leading by 7. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Miami on defense.
Number 14, Penny Hardaway.
And here's Davis for 3. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Philadelphia.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Away team foul. Penny Hardaway. That's his first personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for your...
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
So the 76ers...
Yeah, you're right. That shit over. Still got some ways to go. I'll be looking at myself. I said that shit over. You sure, right? What? Dang, I had that nigga very sweet, bro. I had that nigga.
Who, Ace? It was because Wemby was in the deal. He was trying to get Penny. I'm like, I'm not giving you Penny and Ace. So I was like, I'll give you KG. I'm like, I'm not trying to keep KG and Wemby. Oh, fuck. Oh, geez. I sent it, Jeff. Hey Google, play My Life is Like a Movie by Chip and the Ripper. Nah. Hey Google, play Movie by King Chip. Got to change his name. Bro, nobody told me no fucking Lion King. Hold on, bro, my bad. Fucking Lion King. By Chipper the Ripper. Hey Google, volume at 60. Hey Google, volume at 80. Can't hear that shit. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my bad if I act out too much. My life is like a movie. And we go, some places we go. All my girls look like them girls up in
Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill.
Jet pack with action. That's where my niggas be packing. Them choppers that you be seeing in the movie. Yeah. In the street. It's a documentary. My life like a movie. Yeah, my life is like a movie.
And the fourth member of the crew,
go back.
reporter
Yeah.
Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors
And we higher.
facing the home team.
And we kick it like higher.
Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A.
Oh, Hakeem, man,
these
shit.
type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up.
Different for sure.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative
Mr.
and assertive
Extinguish.
scoring the ball.
Fires it. And the shot falls short that time.
Hey.
And it's
I got
Miami's
baby
ball.
cut.
Here's Jordan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops them first. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Right side Booker. Pass to Artest. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Wilson. And in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end
Why would you come
well.
right next to me?
And he lobs it up to the rim. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Pippen. Releases. Orlando with the rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Got a piece of it.
What?
They retain possession. From deep, Wembanyama fires in the triple. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Wilson. Finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand
I
of
don't
basketball.
get why this nigga be
Keep him out of
missing.
rhythm. It'll be
You know,
interesting to
somebody
see how
else
that affects
team
the NBA.
make anything.
Okay, thanks, Allie. For 3, Booker. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Back to Wembanyama.
This is bullshit here.
Wilson grabs the board. Here's Orlando. From 18 feet away. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. They set the screen. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Come on, bud.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Booker.
Oh, yeah. Get it, AI. Fuck.
And Booker's got the ball here for Orlando. Three-pointer. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And it's Miami's ball. They trail by 1. Tipped away. Jordan goes in. Down low. Here's Iverson to snap the cold streak.
What the fuck?
Again, no good by Miami. Here's Artest. Driving to the basket. And a big-time jam right there.
Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Look in that pussy.
So for Miami.
Damn sure as hell.
Miami trails by 3. Pass to Camby. Back to Hardaway. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Here's Artest. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Worthy.
Dunk on him.
I'm goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's shooting his first free throw. That one drops. He ties it up. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Here's Orlando. Booker looking around. And there's the screen. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5 points.
The quality decision making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Lewis.
Why, yo? Don't sit the fuck down somewhere.
Outside Hardaway. And
get the fuck out of here.
52 seconds left to the first. Blocked! And they get it back. Out to the right wing. From deep. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Wilson. Beyond the arc. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Lewis. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
What are y'all doing?
And here's Hardaway. Booker defending. Here's Worthy. Here's Camby. Got it off in time. No good.
Fuck.
Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando. Go ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Lewis.
Turn, bitch. Yo, what the fuck? They had to do everything opposite of the fuck I'm telling them to do.
It's Johnson with a drive. And he buries his first look.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Worthy. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, did a fucking
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Orlando shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Orlando with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Here's Johnson.
Whoa.
Oh, Jordan with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. To the inside. From deep, Wembanyama. The shot that time, not on target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Johnson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. To the paint. Deflected. Here's Black.
Bro, what?
And there's the shot.
Nigga, get the ball back.
Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami trails by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Pippen. And
bro, this shit is stupid.
Johnson with the defensive effort. Inside. They set the pick. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's Miami's ball. Oh, there's the alley. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson. The putback. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Miami trails by 7. Pure from three-point range.
Defensive mix-up
there.
He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's intercepted. Knocked loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Orlando lead.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start. He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he does it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to end the drought.
Hey, Google, volume at 60.
And the Magic lead by 5.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Oh.
Pass to Pippen.
Oh.
Hey, how about that? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. From deep, Wembanyama.
Marcus on your gut.
Orlando leading by 3. Now here's Jordan. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Shots good by Iverson.
You call a baby case.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
Well, the effort they've shown on
Jabba
defense
Jabba
has been
Jones.
infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Rebound Miami.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front.
That was halftime. That's just my first quarter. Damn. Low scoring ass fucking game. God damn.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Outside Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offense. I'm talking close game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to play. I'm talking chest and line. Because he's in every night. You gotta do it right. You want to tell the world because she's your favorite girl.
And your pearl.
Nobody has to know. Just keep it on the low and be the right and flow. Nothing but fights and fussing. Plus there's a lot of cussing. Just have a whole subject. Y'all do that bad stuff. She might get round good.
Smokes and handcuffs.
I'm talking close game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to play. I'm talking chest and line. Because each and every you gotta do it right. I'm talking close game. They both one and the same. Cupid's the one to play. I'm talking chest and line. This man, he dares defenders to get physical with him.
That one misses.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Camby. And here's Hardaway. Here's Worthy. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Worthy's got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Take that, take that. Oh, take that, take that.
Hardaway. Takes a 3. Orlando with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Wilson.
Yeah, that was ugly as shit.
Second shot opportunity.
Yeah, he gave it back to me.
Olajuwon. And he converts the layup. Olajuwon's got his first points in this one.
A great start to the second half for him. Hustling for the rebound and converting the follow.
Pass to Lewis.
Hey. I don't understand.
And there's the call on Devin.
I don't understand, you niggas.
Second foul of the game.
Slew-footed fucking shit.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Hardaway. There's the triple.
Come on.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you
Different
certainly
balance.
don't want to give your opponent momentum. You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the three.
Pass to Lewis. Clock at 6. To win the run. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Black. He's scoreless. To the paint.
Come on, bro.
Lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Lewis. Now Hardaway. Puts up a deep three. That shot is good, Lewis.
Thank you.
Lewis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here.
That nigga's sick. That nigga's a sicko, but he got some bangers. Oh.
I'm always doing something like you so that you You gonna do it again? It's kind of again.
No, that's probably like y'all groceries, huh? Alright, get up here.
And here's Booker. 6 points for him. To the inside. Olajuwon. Lewis with the rebound. Here's the three. Orlando with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Artest.
Now that's how
Well,
you
I think
power
God
it
check
home.
once he has it ball.
Aggressive to the rim and a thunder finish. To the right side. Here's Worthy. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. The layup off target. Orlando leading by 4. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Lewis. Here's Camby. Down low. And he
Thank you,
throws it
bro.
down.
Thank you, bro.
What a terrific lead pass.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Outside Booker. Now O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep.
Thank you, bro.
From distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's O'Neal. takes that one up and powers it through.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Oh.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Booker.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Out there.
It's trying to close the quarter strong.
Niggas play dumb as shit.
Great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Pass to Lewis. Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Substitutions in the quarter.
9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And a miss there on the triple. He got it up. No luck on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando ahead. They're up by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Like on Facebook, it was saying that people were getting like $10
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Miami trails by 6. Here's Iverson. Outside Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Wilson grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Iverson.
You want it back, yo? Okay, I ain't hitting.
Players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Miami's coach going over their plan during the break. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Booker. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Out to the wing. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Artest.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
No doubt about it, guys. We've got a ball game here. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Inside. Olajuwon. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
Miami trails by 9. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Off target from outside. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
He gets it in there.
That's open.
And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Hits a three-pointer.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. 3-on-3. And he drives in. Pass to Pippen. Here's Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc.
Ah, too fast.
And again,
Oh,
it's
I hate
Miami
that.
from deep.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Wilson. Blocked.
Let's go.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
That's not even complete.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
I gotta get my baby first.
Miami making a switch here. Here's Irving.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Black. 6 to shoot. Going inside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Jordan. Right wing. Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Ooh, basket interference. Miami trails by 7. Hardaway on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he dunks it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Orlando making some changes. Here's Artest. To the wing, right side. Orlando again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Jordan. The 3 from Wembanyama. Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Olajuwon. Up and over Hardaway. And he can't bank that one in. To the paint.
Stay out. Stay out. Stay out. It don't make sense.
Here's Wilson.
It don't make fucking sense, bro. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Stay out. You gonna crash. Like, that shit is stupid. You gonna crash with a nigga right there. Nobody got and you though.
Kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Miami foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Devin Booker.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
From deep three-point range, O'Neal pulls it in. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Wilson, no good.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. So it's Miami now. It's a 5-point game. It's Jordan.
Count it! Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Down low. Here's Pippen. Money.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely. Even smooth when he's pounding it home like that. And so...
Niggas hitting both on my block like coming home and spend a half an hour like I'm the life for the beat. That this shit gotta eat. Bounce for the crown. You be hating and I still hold it down. When you round, man, the girls never lounge. Man, I heard you a hound. Rap, man,
Should I be on the mud? Whatever.